Hey guys, this is Zach at Dreamedia Home Theater, and today we're over here in Allen, Texas, putting in a home theater. We're just doing a 5.1 Klipsch system with a Epson 40/50 and a 100-inch screen. Let me show you what we're working with here. In the front of the room, you can see Grayson's working on getting this stand set up for the customer. We're using the RP 4000Fs and the 400C along with the SPL 100 subwoofer. And then on the amplifier, customer has a Onkyo 686. This is a 7.2 channel receiver. We're only going to be using one of the channels for the subwoofer, and the remaining two for the rear on the speakers will be open as well. So we're going to be putting in speaker here and speaker here overhead, which in the future can be used as Atmos, but for now it'll be used as a surround. And then in the future he can put in surround rears back here to use as surround back, and then use these as Atmos, or he can configure it as surround and surround back as Dolby. It's completely up to him. We're going to be mounting the Epson 40/50 model here. You've seen us use this a lot. This is 4K E-Shift, not native 4K, but it is a great projector at a very good price. And we're going to be mounting that right here on the ceiling, broadcasting onto this customer-owned, I believe this is silver ticket screen that he has already assembled for us. So we're just going to mount that up on the wall here and get this 40/50 broadcasting onto it. We'll update you guys as we complete the work. Thanks for watching. Man, Grayson did a really nice job putting that projector mount on that projector.
Thank you, Zach. I think I did.
It's almost like you've done it before.
I've done it once or twice, as some would say.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're moving on to the next part, guys.
Would you show them the next part, Zach?
If you look over here, on the wall, I've marked out our stud locations. Okay. Which is standard 16-inch stud placement, as you will see in residential homes. And I got a couple little screws. You can see there's no big nice bracket like on some of these projectors that we use. Just a couple little screws does the job with the silver ticket. So we're gonna hang it on these little screws and
it's gonna be secure.
That'll get the job done.
That'll do it.
How you install projectors.
Yep.
And this is how you verify that it's square.
It's the square. That made it perfect. So, when you're mounting a projector, got a couple key important factors here. You're gonna wanna make sure you mount the projector right in the center of the screen. Also, you're gonna wanna mount it into a stud. It's pretty important. Otherwise, projector might fall on your head when you're watching a movie, and that would be unfortunate. So, I already got it marked out here. We're gonna have to have it between 9.8 and 12 feet. Well, it could go all the way to 20, but since we have this here and the fan, we're gonna try to push it a little bit over right here. We got our stud here. So we're gonna move it right here. This is where I'm gonna mount it. Just to give you an idea.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Good work, Greg.
Follow along.
So you guys can see Grayson is working. He's working on getting this mount into the stud, and that's going to ensure that there's no way that this projector is coming down. And you can see we also have a couple marks there on the ceiling for where we're going to put our pass-through box for our HDMI as well as our CAT cable. And then we're also going to cut another hole right beside that for our power outlet, which is going to keep everything up to city code and ensure that this customer can sleep at night knowing that their house will not burn down.
guys, so what we did here was we found where the studs were, and they actually weren't lining up on both sides of the room, because if you see here in the corner, we have a closet for a bedroom. So it seems on that side of the room, the studs were off placed. So what we did was we cut over here until, well, we actually started cutting over there first until we hit the stud. And then here we have a stud here and here, right there. So we just cut it over till about there. And then we know we have enough room to cut it here to here. And over there, we have enough room to cut it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna trace out our template and get these holes cut in, because that's just how you gotta do it when the studs don't line up. The only way to check is just getting in there. So we got our template up there, and we traced the outline of the speaker out. And now we're gonna cut with our handy dandy dry saw. Seems like just a layer of plywood everywhere. They love making our jobs easy.
All right, Grayson, what's next?
So, boys and gals, what's next is we're gonna go over yonder and cut the next hole in for our other surround speaker. Come with me. So you move your blanket, cut the drywall dust. Another key thing here, guys, for you guys doing this at home, you're really gonna wanna try to turn your ceiling fan off, because with this drywall dust, it's like a whirlwind in here with that. And nobody wants that. Nothing, no dust on the knickknacks at home. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the Dreamedia way. Alright guys, as you can see here, I got the subwoofer cable, coax, and surround left speaker line ran, fish rod, surround right ran, as well as over here I have HDMI, Cat 5, and Romex for power. And I already got it fished over. I ran up in the attic a minute ago. I got it fished over here and down the wall, and behind this wall here is the garage. So I'm gonna go in the garage attic and grab my fish rods from up there, and I'm gonna cut a hole in here and then shoot them through. All right, I'll keep you updated. So we got our hole cut for the subwoofer. What I'm gonna do is, after I go and get the line from over there, I'm gonna go hop in the attic and just either drill down into the stud, or I'm just gonna go down the same hole, the Romex where that power outlet is, to make it easy on myself. And then over here, I cut the hole for our pass-through, and that's where the garage is. So I'm about to go down there and shove everything through it. Guys, as you can see, we got all of our wires ran, except the subwoofer, and I'm gonna do that one last after I popped in this speaker. We're gonna put this power outlet in up over here on the left, and then got our HDMI and Cat 5 for IR control ran. And then over here, you can see, that's where everything's popping out. And I'm gonna tap off that power outlet right there to get power to the projector. So I'll keep you guys updated, all right?
What are we doing, Gray?
Just put the projector up on the mount. Just slid it onto its mounting positions and then locked it into place. Switched the lock as well, or the key, so it can't come undone. And then we also put in a power outlet here and tested the outlet, and we ran it over there, as I said previously.
You wanna pass me that and I'll test that one too, just to make sure?
Yeah, there you go.
We always wanna test our outlets, guys, just to make sure that everything was wired properly, so there's no issues down the road. Which you can see, we're good to go.
All right, guys, the time has come. We gotta get this subline here down to here. I'm gonna just try to follow the path of the Romex that was coming down here, but if that's not the case, I'm just gonna use my handy drill and a fish rod, just send it down the old-fashioned way. Cool.
Pull. And that's our subline. We're good. So the first thing you're going to do whenever you power up the projector is go into the menu under extended and go to projection and flip the image to front ceiling instead of front, which will then give you the proper orientation so that you can read the menu. And then you're going to hit your lens button so that you can get a pattern.
Pattern first, actually, then lens.
Yeah, pattern and then lens. You can see Grayson's already checked to make sure that the projector is level. That is key to you not getting a keystone. Level with earth like this. If the projector is not level, you're gonna end up with a keystone. So now all he's doing is lining up the top lines right up here to make it level all the way across the top. And then you may have to move the projector to the left or right to get the bottom square. In this situation, we'll have to see how square it is here in a minute after he gets that right side brought up just a little bit. So now that the top is completely level across the top, you see how the bottom is a little bit higher on the left-hand side. You basically just move the projector to the left just a little bit, and what that'll do is square up the image. Then you take it and you shift it back to the right. And it looks like we just turned it a little bit, so we're gonna go back to the right a little bit with the projector. Yeah, this is why the fine adjustment mount is a lot better than, you know, just doing it with force. But you can get it, just takes a little bit of back and forth. You can see now our image is looking really nice and square. So basically it's just gonna fine tune that, get it dialed in, and then we're gonna take our focus back and forth, up and down, past and before, until the focus is right in line, as crisp as you can get the image. Then we'll power everything up. We got our calibration mic plugged in. We'll start with the calibration from the Onkyo Odyssey setup, and we'll do a little manual calibration for the customer as well.
All right guys, we're all finished up here today. Very clean install. We got the whole room wired from head to toe. Was not pre-wired today. We got a Klipsch 4.1 tower speakers on the front, left, and the right. The 400 center speaker, as well as PlayStation 4, a Onkyo 686, and we have all the wires terminating under here behind the cabinet, as well as I believe this is a gray silver ticket screen, customer supply. And then up here in the ceiling we have the Epson 4050, very hot projector right now. And then back here in the ceiling we're doing some Klipsch 3650s with the aimable tweeter, and we also got the subwoofer wired down here, PRO-100 subwoofer from Klipsch as well. So this is a full Klipsch package. Everything came out clean, and if you guys need something like that from us, we do sell Klipsch and we sell Epson, we sell all these things. So if you need it, give us a call or shoot us an email. My name is Grayson, and if you guys like this video, give us a like down below, comment, subscribe, and have a good one. Thanks.
And this is Zach. I was here too. We do have nationwide free shipping and a low price guarantee on all of these products and many other products. Keep that in mind, guys. We are your go-to home theater company. We really appreciate your orders and support. Again, this is Zach and Grayson with Dreamedia Home Theater. Thank you for watching.